Chris Eubank Jr. made the required start to life on ITV box office, but value for money? Not exactly. The Brighton man beat up the badly overmatched Renold Quinlan for 10 rounds in a one-sided killing barely worthy of the feat. The decision to stage this fight for Quinlan's lightly regarded IBO world title on pay-per-view had been met by widespread derision. And although Eubank looked as promising as ever, there was next to nothing coming back from the Australian, who did well to stay on his feet until his bloody end after 2:07 of the 10th round. But there is no doubting the 27-year-old's talent as he now sets his sights on the talent-stacked British super middleweight scene. There were shades of his famous old man at every turn, with Eubank emerging to a medley of songs that included his famous "Simply the Best" ring walk tune. It was noted beforehand that Eubank Sr. had won his first world title in his 25th fight, when he stopped Nigel Benn in their 1990 epic. This was also his son's 25th outing, but few consider the IBO strap a serious title, with the WBA, WBO, IBF and WBC providing more than enough belts already. But that had not stopped the duo talking up their desire to claim the belt before launching attacks on the likes of James DeGale, the current IBF super middleweight champ, and Jr. was in no mood to let this opportunity slip away from him as he dished out a proper pasting on the super tough Quinlan. The challenger was actually caught with a stiff left hook within seconds of the opening bell, but settled quickly and found a home for his trademark right uppercut. Eubank was showboating as early as the second round, much to the delight of the crowd inside the Olympia. Quinlan, the son of a convicted armed robber, was having none of it, but was unable to nick any of the early rounds, with Eubank landing far more cleaner shots, and Eubank turned the screw in the fourth round, landing a flying right hook early on before closing it with another barrage of hurtful shots. With Quinlan backed into a corner, the challenger was beating his opponent to the punch every time, and it was starting to seem like a matter of when, not if, Eubank would force a stoppage. Without a designated trainer in his corner, it was, as usual, down to his dad to issue the instructions between rounds. And the father-son combo almost found the solution to stubborn Quinlan in the sixth round, but the Aussie somehow stayed on his feet despite a series of crushing shots. It was more of the same in seventh, with Eubank rocking Quinlan's head back with a mean left hook, but the champion still refused to hit the deck. Another peach of a left hook got the crowd on their feet in the eighth as Quinlan began to retreat into survival mode, and Eubank began to enjoy himself. By the time referee Howard Foster decided to step in, things were getting a little bit silly. Eubank was landing with just about every shot, while Quinlan was too tired to even fire back. Earlier, David Price's career was left in tatters by Germany-based Romanian Christian Hammer. The Big Scouser dropped Hammer in the fifth round with a huge right uppercut, but then unraveled in the seventh and was stopped on his feet after shipping a barrage of punches. It means he has now been stopped 4 times in his 25 professional fights, and it looks like a long way back for the 2008 Olympic bronze medalist.